Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of Anthony's Amazing World. We're here today. We're going to be working on the 2009 Smart Car. And I'll be replacing the window motor on the regulator because it's having some kind of issue. It only goes down a little bit, which my theory is that there's a gear somewhere and it's getting messed up. So let me just do a little example. Having it go up and down. Okay, now here we go. See? I can make it move. But all right, we're gonna go ahead and just jump right into it. Start taking it apart. So I'm gonna get set up so you guys can see how I take the doors apart. Okay, first things first. Go ahead and pop this guy off, which has a Torx bit right here on the side, which is a T20. So go ahead and loosen this up. It's a small guy. I want to lose that little guy. It should pop off. There we go. Just kind of pull up on it. And also, there's some Torx bits in here. There's 3 of them. Go ahead and pop that off too. This one has a bigger head, and the screw is a little bit bigger. Yep. 4 screws. This should slide off somehow. There we go. Just like so. And there's another Torx behind that. And then one right below, or right behind the connector. we go. Just pull this little tab back and you should be able to disconnect it. Now we're going to take off the other Torx. 2 more. And the mirror should come loose, I believe. Okay, I had to stop for a moment because somebody was calling me. Let's get back into it. Just continue taking this Torx bit off. Another fat one. It's a fat head. And you can see it's coming loose. Should be able to come right off. There we go. And there's your mirror. Now we need to pop this plastic piece off. Should be fairly easy. Just get in there behind it. There we go. And then slide it out this way because it's got this little tab that goes in right here. So we got that. Now should be, oh, never mind. Thought there was. Don't really need to take it off, I guess. Usually there's some screws behind it, but oh well. Okay, now I'm just going to take off the speaker here. Alright. Pop this off. Just like so. Now I should be able to pop this whole thing off. You just kind of go at the bottom here. Actually, looks like I gotta take the outer door off. So I'll have to take the handle off. That way I could slide the outer door panel that way and off. So I'll set up and get ready for that. Just need to take the door handle off first, which are two big Torx. And it looks like they are 25s. Got these two Torx right here. All right, it looks like I was wrong. They're T25s. Pop those off like that. And there's your door handle. Go ahead and pop this off. And take the little end off there. These are nice because they're both different sizes. Just pop it out just like so. Now it's free. Okay, now there's another screw right here. This holds on this panel. It's another T25. There we go. It's off. Now the door should, you got to slide it forward because it has three tabs right here that lock into place. So to do that, we're going to open it up. Just kind of push it forward from the back here. Kind of work it off a little bit at a time. Now, gotta get these out of their little section here. Just like so. And then pop right off. Just like that. We can set this aside. Now we could take the inner door panel off. Can also get to the window this way. I'm going to need to take it off so then it doesn't slide down on me when I take the motor out. So we'll jump right into that. All right, we'll go ahead and take the door or the window off, which it has a T40 Torx bit, two of them right here. Just pop those off. Now the window should be free to come up and out. Out. There we go. There's your window. Set that aside. Then also, while you're here, there's these little plastic tabs you might want to pop off. And you can get the door panel, inner door panel off. Just like so. This one you can leave in there, just kind of will hang loose right there. Now you should be able to pop this inner door panel off. And they're just held on by some clips. So we'll get set up for that. All right. Go ahead and now sit down here. And just give it a good tug. Oh, I forgot I got a little clip right here. So we're just going to push the little clip in, and then you should be able to remove this piece right there, that little clip. Just going to go ahead and push it in, and then pull out the little plastic piece here. You should be able to pop it off like so. Go ahead and set that aside somewhere. Okay. Everything seems loose now. There we go. Where am I stuck at? Oh, there is a screw behind here. This little Torx right here. So get that off, and then it should be free after that. Now, what size? Oh, perfect. Which is a T25. There we go. Now she's free. Now, we just need to disconnect some wires. pop that guy off there. Remove your clips. The little tab, just push down. There you go. Just pull those out. And there's a wire running down the bottom. You just go ahead and remove that from its places here. And then, last but not least, your door handle lever. That pops right off. Another one of those little bike things. Oh, looks like I broke one of the plastics right there. And I'm missing another one. Which luckily, I went to AutoZone earlier and bought a couple new ones. So, should be able to replace those. Go ahead and set this aside now. Now, I'll move this. Now you can get to the window motor. Got this little clip here. So I like to go from this side, just pull up on it. It should pop right off like so. We'll remove this guy, put it aside. Now, you got a skeleton door and access to the motor. Now I'm going to go ahead and pop that motor off. It looks like there's three T25s, I believe. Maybe 30s. No. I'm going to go ahead and use my gun to pop it off. And now, the motor should pop right off, just like that. Which I'm going to go ahead and take this apart. I'll show you guys inside here, which I believe there's a plastic gear. And it got tore up in there. The motor still works, just the plastic gear went out. I couldn't find a new one, so I had to buy a used one. Because they don't sell that plastic gear. Besides that, it's kind of, it's got these little tabs here. One right there, one right there, and one right there, which I think I'll have to grind it away on these 3 spots to get this backing plate off, and then I can see what's going on. Other than that, you can pop these off, and then you can look in there and see the gear. It's only 3 screws, so I'm going to pop it off real quick. Show you guys a little bit of what's going on. So you can pop it just like that, and then it's got this little corkscrew in there. Now, don't know. Okay, you can see in there. Somewhere in here there's a flat spot. There it is. You can see it's all messed up. All right there. It's all been rounded out, kind of. Which I'm going to try to take this apart on another episode and see if I can't fix the gear inside cheaply. Okay, so here's my new used one, which I'm going to go ahead and pop the motor off and lube it up a little bit inside. A little bit better than the factory does. So I have a nice smooth up and down of the window operation. Okay, got that motor lubed up. Now I'm going to just go ahead and do everything in reverse. I'm also going to test this once I get it on, just to make sure. Yep. Go ahead and plug in my controls here. And plug in the motor. Then we can test it out. And there you have it. Now I just gotta do everything in reverse. Okay, so I got these clips here for BMWs, but it's pretty close to what I had. So I'll go ahead and replace these in my door panel here. Just like that. This one right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this back on. Just feed all my wiring. Before I do that, put my cover on. I always like to put it back the way they had it in factory. Now we'll put this on, hook up our lever here. This might be a little tricky. Make sure you have the handle closed so then you can put the little guy back in there. Just clip it in like so. Get your wire from the bottom and put it on its metal clips here. And hold it into place. Might be a little tricky trying to hold it and put everything in, so might be helpful if you had a second hand, but maybe not. Put the little rubber doohickey back in. And this might be a little tricky with this thing in the way. Go ahead and set it on the top like so. Gotta make sure you go under the rubber right here. It's a little tricky, you gotta get it underneath it. push it up and get the, oh. There we go. Yeah, because otherwise the rubber will look really funny if you don't tuck it underneath first. Get all squashed and deformed right here. So okay, it's hanging right now. We're going to go ahead and switch positions. Okay, now once you got it in position, you got all your wires, the wire for your mirror and the wire for the controls and your speaker wires through. You can go ahead and give this a couple taps here and there. Should just clip in place real easy, just like so. Then your little clip, your screw. Here's your clip. And make sure that's lined up. Put your clip in. And that clip, or that torque screw there. Just like so. Put your controls back on. Should be real simple. Can't get confused with these clips because they're all in one position. Clip your controls back in. Put your little trim piece back on. Slide it in. Just like so. And don't forget, you got a little foam piece that goes right down in here. And your plastic piece. Put that on. I can still get to it. Clips right in. Your upper piece, might have to fiddle with it, but get in position and just clip it in. Now we can put our window back in. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and slide it over to that side first. Slide it into position. Put our torques back on. Number 40. T40. Zap that on. panel back on. That's a little tricky to do. I had problems last time doing this. Go ahead and there. Now, make sure put your tabs in the right position. Also, another note, make sure your rubber on the inside panel is facing upwards and not squished against the window from pushing it down. I seem to mess it up a little bit. Nope, there we go. Put it back in position. Okay. Seems the easiest way to put this on is start from the front and make sure you wrap it around the plastic pieces. Work the way to the back, and also there's like another section here that it slides on. So we're going to move it forward so then we can put each of our tabs in their right position. You might want a flashlight. See down there. Light died. Now it seems to be in position now. I'm just going to slide it that way towards the back. Now it's locked in place. Now we can put our Torx here and then put the rest of the handle and the mirror back on. Okay, now I'm going to switch over in a different position so we can get the handle and the rest of this stuff back together. All right, make sure when you put this in that you slide it that way after you get your cables back on. Go ahead and do that. This guy's going to go right there, and then lock that in position. And then you have a little guy. I have to pull it out a little bit. There. Slide it in. Hole. Put it in its area right here. Now put it in there. Make sure the rubber here slide in position. Then you got your two Torx on the inside. Just go ahead and zap those back on. Now we got the mirror to do. All right. Go ahead and feed your little wires through there. Just like so. Remember, you got 3 torques with the fat heads. Go right here. After that, you can plug this in if you want. Just like so. Stuff her back in there. Now, this guy. This can be a little tricky. Just like so. And you got 3 little torques, or 2 little torques. And your little plastic doohickey. That should just slide in position. And then your last little torques. And all I got left is my speaker, and then I could test it out. And that should be it for this episode. Okay, let's give this motor a test. Oh yeah. Well, there you have it. Now I'll be doing another video here soon about taking that motor apart, the one that I do have, and seeing if I can't fix the gear inside. Sure to hit that like, subscribe, and notifications if you'd like to see more content and see that video later on. Until next time, we'll see you guys.